Yo, what's happening, too? YTTA, what's happening, man? Man, I'm out here in Nogales, Arizona, man, down here at the bottom of the map, man, and I just had a burrito from this food truck. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I don't eat from food trucks, man. You don't know what you're missing. 100% better than this food they got in these truck stops, man. For real. And it was $6.75. Got me full. Got my belly sticking out. Yeah. But yeah, man, I came on to touch on here, man, is how to get your CDL. There's two ways to get your CDL out here in this trucking world. Number one. Well, option one. Excuse me, man. That burrito got me good. You can either pay for it out of your pocket, meaning go to a CDL training school and pay for a 120 hours course. Yes, a 120 hour course. Don't pay for anything else but a 120 hour course, because you won't be able to find an over-the-road job from no large company, period. Because you don't have any experience, period. So they're going to want you to come through their school. So basically, you just spent all that money for nothing, like I did, and you're just going to go over the whole process again and have to work for them for a certain amount of time and blase squaze. And yeah, man, just pay for that 120 hour course. Make sure it's a certified driving school, because there's a lot of school they're not certified. So either if you do get a 120 hour course, you still have some companies that won't take you. And I mean, what you do to start off, whatever state you're in, go to the DMV and find out how you get your CDL handbook. In Florida, they don't have handbooks anymore. You have to print it offline. You have to go online and print it. Or you can just save it to Adobe Reader and then just read it on there. But I like reading like a book. Like, I need to read paper. I don't want to read on the screen. And I say you study that. Me, I studied for about a month. Because you have to take, okay, you study that, you go to the DMV, take your 3 tests for Class A, CDL Class A. And you have to take general knowledge, combination, and air brakes. And that's a lot, man. I mean, it's a lot, man, to just study in a week. Some people are a lot quicker with taking in things, but me, I take it in as slow as I can. And what you would do while you're studying, you can go to these certain CDL online schools, tests where you can take practice tests. And what you do, you take the practice tests, and at the same time, you're still going in your book studying, but you want to get a idea of how questions get thrown at you. Because DMV tests, they can ask you the same question 5 times, and they're going to ask it to you in a different way. And it's going to be a different answer, but it all sums up to be the same thing. And that's how they do it. So you take those CDL practice tests, and don't just take it on one site. Take it on multiple sites, so you can get an idea of how they throw the questions at you. And while you're doing that, you're still studying that handbook. Now, once you think you feel you're ready to go take that general knowledge, because general knowledge is basically the hardest because it's the longest. 50 questions. So you want to basically be studying that general knowledge part the most, because air brakes and combination, it's easy. It's a piece of cake. Happy birthday to piece of cake. And once you go to the DMV and you pass your test. Once you pass your test, they're gonna give you they gave us, Florida, they gave me a piece of paper. I don't know how other states do it, but it's basically like a certificate saying that it's a permit saying that you can drive the truck now, just as long as someone's in there with you, with a valid Class A CDL. And now you go to the school and you tell them you want that 120-hour course. Boom, you do that. You get your 120-hour course. Make sure it's a certified school. Now what you're doing, you're looking for companies now. Calling all these companies. Do your research, man. Don't just jump into a company because you want to. I mean, some people's different. You know, some people got different records. Some people have certain driving records. And, you know, some companies work around that stuff, man. But not all of them do. And from there, you find the right company. You get on with them. And you work there for a certain amount of time. And most of these mega companies, man, they're going to pimp you. I mean, the pay is not going to be worth it. But, I mean, you have no experience, so it's worth it in a way. Now, you do that, you find you another company paying more because you have experience now, so you can find a company paying more. Now, option 2 would be basically almost the same thing, just cutting out you going to the DMV and all that by yourself in the CDL school. What you do, you call up these companies and see who has company-sponsored training. Now, company-sponsored training is basically you're going to a company school. And when you go in that company school, you'll have all the trainers and the backing pads and all that good stuff. Cause I mean, yeah, some company schools are going to be a lot better than smaller schools because they have better equipment. But if you can learn on garbage equipment, when you get on this good equipment, it's going to be, come on, I'm ready to ride. And you're going to have it like it ain't none. Now, the only thing with company-sponsored training is they want you to work for them for a certain amount of time. Now, some people don't care. Some people might not be able to, you know, some people not want to be able to be gone for so long. Because some of these companies, they want you with a trainer. I heard Prime, they want you with a trainer for almost 40,000 miles. Like, damn, 40,000 miles? Shit. Man, that's almost like 3.5 months, 3 months, depending on what kind of load your trainer's getting. And I mean, it's still worthwhile because the more training, the better. And I would say for most people, man, start when you can. But me, I started at the start of winter, which was awesome, man, because my first time driving was on ice. Yeah. I was born on the snow. I ain't bragging about it though, man, because, man, I was sweating, boy. I was sweating like a pig in a blanket, god damn it. And I mean, companies, they're cool, man. You got companies like Werner, you have Prime, you have Swift, you have Stevens, you have Trans Am, man, you have Conway. Let me see if I can see some trucks in this truck stop. I mean, that's just what I can think of off the head. I mean, you have companies like Raven. I don't know if they train. I know they're more of a large carrier though. Got companies like Knight Transportation. It's a lot of them out there. Well, it's not a lot of them, but it's a handful of them. And yeah, man, you just go to one of those companies and they'll train you. But I don't think Knight, I don't think they do that company sponsored anymore, from what I've heard. But yeah, man, those are the only two ways to get your CDL out here, man. And me, like I say, man, I would stick with the paying out of my pocket because it's a lot cheaper. I mean, Roadmaster, man, don't go to Roadmaster, man. They just want too much. I heard somebody say they paid almost $9,000 or something like that. I was like, what the freak? I got my CDLs for like, what, $900? And man, this trucking, man, ain't all cut out what it seems like, man. Don't just come out here don't come out here chasing money, man, when you're first starting. Come out here chasing knowledge. You want to chase knowledge. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what the heck was that. That's that burrito. But yeah, don't come out here chasing money, man. You want to chase knowledge, man. At least your first year, first 6 months, you want to chase knowledge. Because it's a lot to learn out here. And, I mean, that's really all I can touch on right now, man, with that. But, I mean, yeah, man, like, subscribe, and share, man. It's your boy, Bo Shifter. Yeah, man, everybody out there, stay safe, stay blessed, man, and stay stress-free, man, because you don't want to be stressed out here, man. Much love to everybody out there, man. Drive safe, man. Y'all take it easy.